Hey everyone, it's Bobo the Vulture,
Hey, it's Bean.
and this is let's watch Bobo play Dragon Age.
Yeah, Dragon Age Origins.
That's the one. So we just talked to an Ash warrior, and we talked to some magician-y lady. We did an improv scene with a priestess. We saw some interpretive dance
Mhm.
from some guys that were in the Fade or something.
Mm.
Hail. You're one
Yeah.
of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Oh, okay. Why not?
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place, more so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
Oh. You think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Okay. Thank you for the like mythology of this land. It's interesting. Well, it's my story anyways. Uh-oh.
I can feel it inside me.
Uh-oh.
Oh. But honey, we haven't even gotten undressed yet.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
Oh. How about you, friend?
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
One if by land and two if
Winter
by
is
sea.
coming.
What do you say to that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
I've never actually
That's quite
seen
enough out of you.
caterpillars
You need to
cover a
calm
tree
yourself,
and
my good
swallow
man.
it whole.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
She just turns to look at me like, you believe this shit?
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
Yeah,
Andraste,
it's
I
saddest.
bless
Oh.
you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Hmm.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Sure, thanks.
Then I bless you, Grey Warden, in the name of Andraste and the Maker above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
Sure. So,
Ferelden can defeat these things on its own. We need no Orlesian charity. Okay.
They're evil things sent by the Maker to punish us.
hey, Joy.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Oh. Okay, yes, I'm Jojo.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlamer. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Oh. Huh. No. Not all dwarves are smiths, you know.
Of course, my father was the castle smith, so I encountered dwarves through him. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
You're not that smart, are you? What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Not yet.
It's a big
It's a big
secret.
secret.
It's a big
I never
secret.
heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
See ya.
Oh,
We'll see him again.
just I was hoping to get a good. Oh, this is the chant of light on the first dark spell. All right.
Oh. Ooh, what's that?
Done. Anything else?
Arrows.
It's fire arrows.
Nice.
Let's shoot them so grass will burn.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Hey, that's rude.
Oh no, it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
You talk to that prisoner?
I can't even talk to the guard. Interesting. Hey there, prisoner.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. But I
Ugh.
suppose you've come to sentence me.
Oh, nudity.
Well, he's not nude. He's got underwear on.
No, it's just hard to see.
Just cleverly
You haven't been sentenced?
placed metal.
They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
It's horrible. Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Well, tell me why you're in there.
I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why were you sneaking around?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Where
can't
do
use it from
you
here,
keep it?
but I trade
You
you
don't
for
have
some
any
food and water.
pockets.
Didn't
Sounds like a good deal.
find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Do we still want it? I'll take that. Gross, dude.
Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Of course you do.
I'll see what I
Just
can
ask
do.
my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Hungry, hungry deserter.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why do you want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a
C-word.
bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Seems like a waste for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
Because he
I had
said he'd
nothing
give me
to do with
magical
it, though.
treasures.
If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Bye, Bobby.
Alright.
Alright.
You got your food and water. Now off with you.
Right.
So, Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
I'll take that. No, here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
It's magical treasures.
Now where is the chest?
I don't know. Don't have many other places to go. We've sort of done the circle here.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What'd you think I'd be?
Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about
also
the...
Green Warden?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What do you know about this
I happened to
ritual?
be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Probably.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kukari wilds here, miles and miles of savage country.
It's
My
savage
home village is
country,
far,
oh
and I grew up
yeah.
with tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are they so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be
I've
here?
got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
And it just turns and wanders off. So this would be the quartermaster. Oh, and there's a chest.
It is done.
Alright, what'd you get?
I got a short bow. Are you upset that I did that at all, quartermaster?
He doesn't care.
Have
You
you
had a
seen
key.
an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
It's a woman? Thought it was a guy.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Did you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Okay. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
You selling pornos? Well, let's see what
So
your
long
other
as you
goods
keep
are.
it quiet.
Okay. What do you have?
So I could carry a battle axe if I had tons of cash. Sour up bomb, double baked Mabari crunch. Doggy treats. Oh, a recipe for double baked Mabari crunches. I don't really have that much money. That would be about half my savings.
Unless you wanted to sell things.
Yeah, I'm alright for right now. I don't even, why would I need a doggy treat at this point? I don't have a doggy. I mean, it'd be cool if I got a doggy.
Yeah.
I don't have no doggy. Yeah, this is all... Oh, there's people hanging out over here.
May I fetch something for you?
Sure.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
I'm sorry. I must share my voice with the other servant
Hey,
that's
turn
standing
around.
next to me.
There's
There's glittering over here.
That about wraps it up.
nice. Free monies.
Free money from the government. Because the ones who know about the programs are the ones who get the money. Alright, that's enough, Matthew. Let's go for right now. Let's finish our last bit of looking around here, then probably try and go find the magical treasures. Oh, whoop.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Whoa, grumpy.
I'll speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Hey, what did I do?
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry, what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Nope.
It's
Alistair!
How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know. These mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Ah, you must be, wait, how could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you.
Yeah?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
I see. Pleased to meet you. My name is Jojo. My name is Judge.
Right, that was the name.
I won't actually be
I haven't
saying
been
it
to
aloud,
the
ever.
Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
I'm a grey dwarven. Not really. I spent more time fighting guardsmen myself.
Oh, I guess you've got a more colorful background than Duncan let on. But don't worry, you'll see plenty of Darkspawn now. And probably sooner than you'd like. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Let's get it started. So, that argument I saw, what was that about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
What's a Templar?
You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous. So they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Yes. Well. Oh, hey there, Hazel.
Oh.
You being a lap cat? Okay. You can hang out. So, what about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
Yeah, we did.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
You don't have to accompany with you. I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay.
Oh, I have a
Yay.
party mate.
Sweet. Take his stuff.
Finished.
Ooh, scale armor. That might be good to have.
Let's see if I can wear it. Oh, I should compare this to what I'm currently wearing. I cannot wear that dwarven armor.
Can't wear that either. Scale armor.
Nope, can't wear the scale armor or the dwarven armor.
Alright.
Splint mail. He's got good armor already.
Alright then.
Look at me, I'm Alistair. Woo! Let's just stick to being JoJo for now.
What's that? You should maybe go check it out.
Yeah, well, maybe I should.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Why do you say that?
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting.
Enchanting?
It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
Enchantment?
You sound weird.
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
You speak very strangely.
You talk funny.
Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
I barely know anything about magic. They're not feared by dwarves.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
You sound lobotomized.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror.
Well, yeah, you
I
don't
am
feel anything.
content to serve in my role.
I feel badly for you.
Do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. So I talked to him.
That course of action is inadvisable.
So we can't take that stuff right now.
That course of action is
We may be able
is
to get
wrong.
it another time.
Oh,
Yes?
whoops. Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me, and becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Huh. You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted.
Are you
He
sure?
risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Are you sure that you weren't just what he wanted? Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Oh, okay. I have a few
What
questions.
about?
That's Blight Duncan
Of course.
mentioned. What is a Blight? Where did Darkspawn come from?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
They're the same thing.
They seldom are.
Give me the truth then.
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
What's the Chantry's version?
According to the Chant of Light, the Maker imprisoned the old gods underground long ago, as punishment for tricking mankind into worshipping them. The old gods still whispered to some men, and taught them magic. These men became the Magisters of the Tevinter Empire. The Magisters used their gift to enter the Golden City, tainting it and themselves. They were cast out by the Maker, and became the first Darkspawn.
Hey, he's memorized this passage.
They fled underground, bringing their taint to their gods. The tainted old gods were the archdemons who rose from their prisons and led the Darkspawn against the world.
Tainted old gods. Tainted old gods. So what was the first Blight?
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another Blight.
So...
They haven't seen the Archdemon for this Blight yet.
yeah. What is an Archdemon exactly?
The old gods were dragons. So
Dragons?
big ones. Intelligent.
Where are my
Like
dragons?
an age of them?
Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
Oh. So where's the Archdemon for this Blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Why not kill the Darkspawn when they're underground? There's a world going out underground.
You're a dwarf. You tell me. Your people have been trying that for just about ever, haven't they? They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
So why are some people so skeptical?
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good.
I have other questions.
Of course.
How do Grey Wardens defeat Blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of
quite the
Aesley
names.
to end the last Blight.
I know, it's a lot of
The
backstory
Archdemons
here, folks.
command them. The Darkspawn flee back underground.
How did anyone even know about the Blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining, if you well, you'll understand. Not to mention people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
If you what? Alright, just how many darkspawn are out there?
Thousands, tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers.
Lying in wait like worms.
You want to ask me about something else?
Alright, tell me about the Grey Wardens.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
What makes you so special?
What makes y'all so special?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equals.
That guy's sort of gliding across the path right there.
Looks like I'm doing
The
this.
Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them.
Nobody beats the Wiz. So they're knights? Heroes?
I don't know if I go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things.
Extreme!
Whatever it takes to bring victory.
Wailing on my air guitar.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not sure I know anything about the Grey Wardens.
Well, let's see.
They're grey and they're
You've heard of
wardens.
Weissalp's fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins.
Oh,
The griffins
so
died out, however,
sweet.
and our numbers have dwindled since the last blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations.
So where are all the Grey
The
Wardens
others
now?
are camped with
Where
King's soldiers in
are
the
the
valley.
Grey
The
Wardens?
King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
So Grey Wardens have the right to recruit anybody?
King Marek, Kalen's
Yes.
father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
That's all I wanted to
You
know.
want to ask me about
Best
something else?
not.
So I've heard about the Blight, I've heard about the Wardens. Tell me about Duncan.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man, a good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He's nice enough.
I owe him as well, he saved me.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
That sounds familiar. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess.
You're
You
telling
want
me
to
you're
ask
little?
about something else?
I mean, there's romance possibilities in this game. It's, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
it's like Mass Effect that way. If you're telling me you're little. Tell me about the joining.
I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else?
Alright, how about this battle?
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Kalen just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy.
Yeah, he's the Jugalion.
My opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
Okay. How much will I be participating?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
Why is it happening here, of all places?
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders will push back time and again.
Get out of the shot, buddy. Oh, what are the chances of success?
I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if we fail?
If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it. Which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real Blight, however.
That's all I wanted to
You
know.
want to ask me about something else?
No more
Then
questions.
let's get a move on, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that. Alistair, approval +1. I'm building my relationships, you guys. Sorry, Kennel Master Billy Kane. Haven't had a chance to do anything yet. And there is Duncan and the others, but we've been at this for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and save over the last video.
Nice.
And when we come back next time, may actually be time to go off on this little joining ritual. I don't know. Are they gonna bend me over and spank me with a wooden,
I don't know,
like a little wooden mallet, and make me chant the
maybe they will
history of all of the heads of the Grey Wardens? Are they gonna make me do keg stands?
Maybe they
What
will.
exactly is involved in this? Is there gonna be paddling? Is there gonna be you know, you're gonna get punched in the head? What's the story?
Right.
What is the hazing involved here?
Okay.
There will be binge drinking, I know that much.
Maybe it'll just be a nice little game of poker or something.
Poker?
You know, card game. Friendly wagers.
The joining. Oh yeah, like excuse me, like a space program. Before any launch, they have to keep playing hands of poker, and they can't get up from the table to leave until the captain of the mission loses a hand. We learned that at Kennedy Space Center.
At the space place.
Yes, at the space place. But anyhow, folks, this is Bobo the Vulture.
This is Bean.
And this is Let's Watch Bobo Play DragonAge Origins.
Origins! I still haven't figured out how we're doing this.
Okay.
Anyway.
Thanks very much for watching,
Bye.
everybody, and we'll see you all next time.